Welcome to Senior Talk, where we showcase local business and keep seniors informed about things that could be helpful to their lifestyle this time in their lives. It is our goal to encourage people to shop local, stay up to date with what is happening in the community, and get to know the people who live and work in the area. And here is your host, Julie Cosgrove, with the Cosgrove team at Keller Williams.
Hi, I'm Julie Cosgrove, and thank you so much for visiting my Tuesday talk. You know how much I love talking about seniors and giving information about our seniors. And today I have, I'm just at something really special to my heart. I've been very involved for many years with the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and today I have the pleasure of talking with Dr. Ramirez, and she owns Golden Haven. And instead of me giving a really big introduction about her, I'm going to let her tell you about herself. She's amazing, and I think you'll appreciate the information that she has to offer. And so with that being said, tell us a little bit about who you are and how you got here.
Thank you. Well, welcome, Julie and Susie. Well, as far as Golden Haven goes, this is a family built, owned, and operated business. And my parents actually built it 33 years ago.
Wow.
My dad built it in May of 1990. We opened, and my mother ran it for 20 years. And it's really been a very big part of our lives as a family, and the commitment has been a very big part of our lives as a family. When my parents first immigrated here from the Philippines, they wanted to start businesses that would be meaningful.
Sure. And
they felt that once they got to a place where they were comfortable financially, they wanted to definitely start a business that they felt gave back to a sector of our community that was very underserved, and especially in this culture. The elderly always get the short end of the stick.
Wow, yeah.
You know, so people always remember to pay it forward, but they forget to pay it back. And so that's a big part of what we do here. So this facility started out as a regular assisted living facility back in May of 1990. And then we got a lot of visits from the Alzheimer's Association, the Alzheimer's Aid Society of Northern California, and they said, you know, this is actually the perfect setup for Alzheimer's and dementia. And so after that first year, we actually converted to exclusively memory care. And so that's what we've been doing exclusively for pretty much all of our existence. Now, as far as I go, I've been to the School of Hard Knocks, working here ever since the summer after I graduating from high school, and every summer in college. And we've done everything from, you know, cleaning floors, etc., to more managerial kinds of things. I actually went away for school, obviously, and decided that I wanted to do surgery instead, and I did train in that. Went to undergrad at UC Davis, medical school at UCSF, and then I trained accounting in LA. And ironically, I was a few months away from telling my mom, listen, we have to have a talk about who's going to take over Golden Haven because I'll be doing surgery, etc. And unfortunately, my mother's health had been, my father had passed away from cancer back in 2000.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate. And my mom, of course, carried on, but her health was failing too. And so in 2010, I moved back up here because she needed someone to retire her and take over and take care of her. She fought me tooth and nail on that.
Oh, wow.
But anyhow, she was supportive from the standpoint of running the facility, but you know, no one wants to retire when you've been that busy all your life.
Sure. So
I came back up here in 2010 and took over and retired my mom. And
nice.
And so this is what I do now. It's very, very different from what I've trained in, but certainly, you know, all the years of working here, you know, has trained me for this.
So how many people can you accommodate here?
We're licensed for 150. Mm-hmm. I don't take 150 because that means I'd have to have 2 people to every room, and that's not always possible with dementia. You know, a lot of the time people need their own space.
Sure.
I encourage people to have roommates if they can. It's a good thing to have another warm body present. It helps them from becoming depressed. Makes them go out into the community more. It's helpful in that manner, but certainly certain people are not amenable to that. So
right. You know, and of course we know, you know, this is, like I said, dear to my heart, but dementia can hit you at just about any age. So what are the ages that you're accommodating people?
We've had, even though technically this is a residential care facility for the elderly with memory impairment,
Right.
We've had people as young as in their 50s, unfortunately.
Right.
And we've had 2 that are 106 years old.
Oh my.
One we took care of for 10 years, from when she was 96, and another one for 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was actually really cute. One of the, having started the Walk to End Alzheimer's in Stockton back in 2012.
I was going to mention that.
Oh,
that's okay. No, I'm glad you did. I was going to say, she's not only a doctor, she has a lot more going for her, and she's very involved in our community as well. And starting that walk was such a big deal. And I don't know if you've had the opportunity to join in on our walk, which we just had in Stockton last weekend, but it has grown immensely. And we just want to encourage you to donate to that cause, because it is such a big deal, and they're getting closer and closer to getting, I don't know if the word is cure, but finding out how they can help more dementia and Alzheimer's patients. So we just want to encourage you to get very involved if you can, because if you don't have a family member or know somebody, you will someday. So anyway, with that being said, I just wanted to tell her that I commend her on starting that here in Stockton.
Thank you.
But go ahead, finish out what else you were saying.
So the first walk was in 2012. I chaired it for the first 3 years, and my mother unfortunately passed the last year. So I passed the baton on, but we're still very involved. And the reason I mention it, because it relates directly to the 2 people who were 106 years old. So one of our major hallmark events here at this facility to raise money for the walk is called the Senior Prom at Golden Haven.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so much fun. It's an intergenerational event. We love intergenerational things here at the facility. Young people learn from old, and old get a lot of joy from young. And so we actually get anywhere from 60 to 80 high school students participating.
Really?
Yes, they are the dates for every guest with Alzheimer's
Oh,
or
it gives
dementia.
me chills.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is so fun. It's a formal buffet dinner and dance, and of course my patients or residents are for free. People who are in the community, even people from other facilities, have actually come to this event. And they get in for free. They get a high school date. If they need a prom dress, hair, makeup, we can do all that for them.
Oh, that is so amazing.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
When do you hold that?
We usually hold it off season, so it doesn't interfere with the high school students' real prom. So it's usually around September. I'm praying to God, and knock on glass. Yeah. After everything settles down a little more, that we'll be able to start it up again in 2025. Unfortunately, with COVID and everything, that was
it set you back. It set all of us back in so many ways. So,
yes, and the 2 ladies who were 106 were our prom queens.
Oh,
so they had crowns and tiaras and the whole bit, and they really enjoyed it.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I'll bet they did.
They did.
How fun is that?
They did.
So, if you're looking, or if you have a family member that is, needs this care, we'll put Rose's information on our site here, and you can reach out to her. I'm sure she'd be happy to answer any questions for you. And if you'd like to take a tour, you get in touch with me, and we'll also have her information. But reach out to us. We would love to help you in any way we can. It's so important. I know people, can start thinking that their loved ones might have this disease early on, and if you're suspecting it, there's people that you can talk to. The Alzheimer's has a wonderful hotline that you can call. There's a lot of questions that people start having when they're starting to feel that their loved one is getting to that point. So please don't hesitate to reach out to any one of us. Again, I'm Julie Cosgrove. I'm with the Cosgrove team at Keller Williams Realty. And thank you so much. We appreciate you. I appreciate you doing this.
Likewise.
And her community here is absolutely wonderful. Not really big, and it's very quaint and family owned. So come and join us. See you.
Bye.